if you see, this is a normal semen, but how many sperms are actually normal? This is a normal sperm with a acrosome. It's perfectly oval. The length is 5 micron. The breadth is around 2.5 to 3 micron. Acrosome occupies 30 to 50% of the sperm head area. It has an elongated normal tail. Now look at the other sperm. Here, no acrosome. Round-headed sperm. Short acrosome with a vacuole. Short acrosome. Short acrosome and not a oval sperm. Hardly any acrosome or vacuole. So when you talk about a normal sperm and you evaluate very strictly, even a normal semen sample have multiple abnormalities in the sperm when you score them strictly. And that's the reason why the new limit says that anything more than 4, now 4% sounds very, very low. But once you know that there is a minimum 40 million sperms in a given semen sample, 4% means about 1.5 to 2 million sperms in a given sample, which are morphologically absolutely normal, which are enough for pregnancy. This is another slide again to show you from a normal man how many abnormalities can occur. Now see, this is a sperm head which is almost normal, but look at this sperm head. This is not oval. This is an oval sperm head but with reduced acrosome. A normal sperm, no acrosome with a vacuole, no acrosome with a vacuole, same. So so-called normal semen, most of the sperms when we score strictly are not normal. Now these are borderline sperms which are called large-headed sperms. This is again a large-headed sperm. These are round-headed sperms. This is a case of round-headed sperm which is called globosospermia. These are sperms without acrosomes. Patients are associated with Y chromosomal microdeletion, and these are the patients who are often missed. These patients keep on trying for pregnancy because counts and motilities are normal and this abnormality doesn't get picked up. But if I ask you a question that this is a 28-year-old man with a 40 million sperm count with a 25% progressive motility, but sperm morphology evaluation shows that 94% are round-headed sperm with globosospermia, then can his wife have a normal pregnancy or by IUI? Now these people cannot have either a normal pregnancy or even by intrauterine insemination or even by IVF. The only methodology currently available for round-headed sperm is what we call as ICSI, which is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. So please remember that these are amorphous sperms, elongated sperm heads, again nuclear vacuoles with megaacrosome, double-headed sperm which is very easy to identify with sperm heads with thickened and elongated necks, bent midpieces. These are just to show you variety of abnormalities which you may not get a chance to see so often. These are midpiece abnormality. These are asymmetrical tail insertion. The tail is not inserted right in the center, but is eccentrically inserted in the semen. So that's why when you score the morphology strictly, more than 4% is now considered normal. This is what is called as a eosin-nigrosin stain. The dead sperms are the one which are stained pink by eosin. This is a supravitamin